Today, we'll be taking a look at 7 different chart analyses to get you prepared for the week ahead. If you love the content, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment section as usual. If you're interested in learning trade forex like a professional, check out our complete forex trading course on Udemy. Okay, that stuff is going to help you a lot navigate through the forex market. You really don't need to have any experience with trading. It's going to take you from zero to eventually becoming a profitable trader. And lastly, if you really want to navigate through the different charts I talk about in this video, you can use the timestamp below. And if you're not part of our Discord community yet, try to join. Our Discord community is totally free, and I have the link to this stuff attached in the description below. So we'll be starting with the gold chart on a daily time frame. Surprisingly, we had a break of these lows, so we had price creating a lower low, which you can see clearly at these price levels. So mind you, this is a daily time frame. So obviously, this current price movement is currently in a strong downtrend, but it's kind of like it's chopping to the downside. So it's difficult to get solid trade entries in this kind of price movement. So we're going to go down to the lower time frame. So let's see the 2 hours time frame to see if we can spot that good trade opportunity for the week ahead. So mind you, this is a gold chart, 2 hours time frame. I'm going to extend this support level a little. So right now we just broke through this support level, which we used to outline the lows of this current price rejection, right? Or this previous price rejection, excuse me. So right now I'll be watching out for something like this, a good consolidation, right, before I consider going short on gold. So this consolidation is going to be like it's going to look like a bearish continuation pattern. It could be a bearish flag, a symmetrical triangle, a descending triangle, just whatever chart pattern with a bearish breakout. That's what I'm going to be watching out for to go short on gold, right? Because if we keep moving on like this, so I'm going to get rid of this real quick. If we keep declining sharply like this, if we keep making price movement like this, it's going to be difficult to pick a trade entry and to allocate proper stop loss to our position. So that's the reason why I'll be waiting for a proper consolidation, probably a rectangle or something like that, a bearish breakout. Then our stop loss is going to be above the highs of those consolidation, right? Take profit is going to be obviously at the next possible support level. So this is all I'll be watching out for gold this week. I wouldn't be looking towards going long right now because we are currently trading below these lows, right? So we may probably get a reversal to the upside, right, before we get to that pattern to go short. So either way, I'm going to be patient enough to watch out for this bearish continuation pattern before I go short on gold. The reason I'm doing this is because we just created a lower low, right? So it's logical to create a lower high before we go down. So either of these options is going to will be what I'll be watching out for to go short on gold. Moving on, real quick, we'll be talking about GBP-USD. I'm not going to waste time on this. So if you zoom out a little, this is a 4 hours time frame on GBP-USD. We are currently in a massive bullish trend, right? And we just bounced off this area of value. So we have 1, 2, 3 bounce. You can see each time we come into this area of value, it was followed by a sharp rejection, which means there is a ton of demand at this current price level. So that's the reason why I'm paying attention to this price level. Even on our Discord, I talked about this, and I am looking for a breakout from this resistance level to go long. So I wouldn't be going short on GBP-USD right now unless we get something like this. So I'm going to be talking about the short case scenario right now. So if we get a movement to the downside like this, and then we get a consolidation on this support level, then with a bearish breakout, this is the only reason I would be going short on GBP-USD. Meanwhile, if I go short, I'm going to target quick take profit levels like here and over here, because there's a good chance we may likely see bullish reversals because this is still a valid bullish trend, right? So while I am watching out for a bearish case scenario, I am more inclined to go long on GBP-USD rather than going short. And that's because we are currently in a bullish trend, and this is what I'll be watching out for to go long. So remember, this is the 1 hour, the 4 hours time frame. This case scenario I'm explaining right now is going to be done on a 1 hour time frame, right? So we're currently watching the 4 hours. I'm going to be watching out for my confirmations on the 1 hour, right? So I'm going to do that after showing you my illustration right now. So we're going to watch out for a consolidation like this and then a bullish breakout. This will be my confirmation to go long. So I'm going to go long at a break of the resistance level. My stop loss is going to be below the consolidation, and my first take profit target is going to be around these highs, then followed by these highs. So this is how I'm going to trade GBP-USD. So I'm going to go down to the lower time frame right now. So let's see the 2 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame. Let's make use of the 1 hour time frame, where I'll be watching out for my confirmation to go long. So as I said earlier, I'm going to wait for this consolidation, right? A good consolidation and a bullish breakout to go long. So this consolidation helps us pick better stop loss levels, right? And gives us a better opportunity to get into this trade rather than watching out for a massive giant movement without a consolidation. So like I said earlier, if we get this consolidation, stop loss is going to be below the consolidation and lead to the breakout. My entry is going to be around the breakout, and first target is going to be around these highs, and second target are these other highs, right? So this is it briefly for GBP-USD. Moving on, we're talking about crude oil. So crude oil, real quick, 4 hours time frame. Last week we talked about how we had multiple rejection from this area of value, and we had a good breakout, now turn into a fake out. But just because we had a fake out here followed by a bearish movement doesn't mean the bullish price movement over here, right, over here has come to an end. So I think this is going to continue, in my opinion. I'm going to show you why. So going down to the 2 hours time frame, so I can show you what I'll be watching out for to get into a trade, right? Or let's just make use of the 1 hour time frame, so my explanations are clearly visible, right? So crude oil chart, excuse me. So crude oil chart on a 1 hour time frame, if you zoom in a little, you'll find out we bounced off of this area of value twice. So 1, 2, which means this is kind of like a solid support level supporting the bullish move we have on crude oil. And we just, form some sort of inverse head and shoulder. So we have the head, we have the right shoulder, and we have the left shoulder, and we also have a neckline which seems to have had a breakout on Friday, right? So I'm going to get rid of this. So I am simply going to wait for price to probably come down a little, consolidate, and I'm going to pick my entry to go long on crude oil, right? So I'm going to go long when this happens, and my stop loss is going to be around these lows. I know it's going to be a wide stop loss. My first target is going to be around these highs, and I'm going to trade the rest of my position as we go higher. Meanwhile, it depends on the kind of consolidation that happens when the market opens. That could equally make me have a tighter stop loss around this price level. So I use this place as my stop loss because I have no idea how wide or how low this consolidation is going to be, okay, based on my expectations. But if we get something like this, my stop loss is going to be below the lows of that consolidation, while my entry is going to be around this the breakout from that consolidation, which will give me a tighter risk to reward ratio. So my first target is going to be here, and I'm going to trade the rest of my positions as we go higher to this trend line, which I think you saw on 4 hours time frame. So I'm going to zoom out real quick to see if we can spot out this take profit level. So I'm going to go to the 4 hours time frame to show you real quick. So yes, so on the 4 hours time frame, you can see if we manage to get an entry over here on the 1 hour time frame, first target is going to be around this high, and next target is going to be around this double top over here, which seems like a logical position to take profit if you're a swing trader, right? So moving on, we're going to be talking about EUR-JPY real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. This is kind of like a bullish trend, not kind of, it's actually a bullish trend. You can go to the higher time frame to spot out that trend. So what I'm focusing on right now is that we had a good breakout, and now we seem to have had a bounce off of this resistance level, now turning into a support level, right? So this is a 1 hour time frame. So I'll be watching out for a good consolidation over here, and then a bullish breakout, signifying or confirming our bullish bias before I go long on EUR-JPY. So this could happen in any form, any shape, and so on. So one of the most important things that I'm going to be watching out for to get that confirmation is waiting for price to give me a higher low, right? So we have one low over here, so this one low. So the moment price maybe reverses to get another bounce to create a higher low, that will be my confirmation to go long. So I'm going to wait for that breakout like this to go long. Stop loss is going to be below this consolidation, and take profit. First target obviously is going to be around these highs. Then I'm going to trade the rest of my positions as we go higher. So this looks like a logical trade opportunity, right? But my confirmation will be waiting for patterns like this: a higher low, a pattern with a breakout, then I'm going to go long, right? So once again, if you're interested in learning to trade Forex like a professional, check out our course on Udemy. You're going to understand price action in details, right? And I believe it's going to help you navigate the market when spotting our trade opportunities for weeks ahead like this, right? So just as I analyze the chart, you're going to understand why I carry out analysis like this. You're going to understand consolidations, you're going to understand price action, you're going to understand market structure in order for you to develop great trade opportunities as I am currently doing on this in this video, right? So that's it briefly for EUR-JPY. I know we have bears in the house, so I'm going to show you my bearish case scenario for EUR-JPY. Though this is a bullish trend, there's also a good chance we go lower. So this is what I'll be watching out for to go short on EUR-JPY. I'm going to wait for a consolidation over here, right? And then a bearish breakout. So this would be my confirmation to go short. Obviously, stop loss is going to be above the consolidation, and take profit is going to be around these lows. So first take profit target and second take profit target is going to be around this area of value over here. So I don't think this is likely going to happen, but it's possible. So as traders, we watch out for both case scenarios, so the bullish case scenario and the bearish case scenario, so you don't get carried away when this happens, right? So moving on, we're going to be talking about Nasdaq. I know so many traders love to trade this pair, including myself. So we've been killing these indices for over 2 weeks now, and I've been following up on our Discord. Once again, if you are not on our Discord, please use the link in the description below to join our Discord, right? And Nasdaq, yes, so we just made a lower low, taking out this low over here, following the sharp decline from these highs, right? So I think it's logical to expect some sort of consolidation over here. So this is my bearish case scenario. I don't think I'll be going bullish on this, and then a bearish breakout. So this is what I'll be watching out for to go short. Mind you, this is going to be a bearish continuation pattern. I'm going to show you an example real quick. So this is a 2 hours time frame. Remember, I'm going to be watching out for this on a 1 hour time frame. So similar to what we have over here. So we have that decline and we have this consolidation, right? And then a bearish breakout. So similar to this is a bearish continuation pattern. So I'm going to watch out for something similar over here to go short, right? So mind you, it could happen in any shape or form. So it doesn't necessarily have to happen exactly as I have illustrated in this chart. So it could go as high as, you know, these price levels to creating a lower high, then come back like this and go down. So it may take a week. It may not even, you know, be fully formed this week. It could happen within 2 days. It could happen within 3 days. So you just have to understand what's happening on charts, know those price levels to watch out for the lows, and then mark out your breakout levels. This is what I'll be watching out for to go short on Nasdaq. I don't see any logical reason why I would be going long, right? So I'm bearish on Nasdaq, and when I go short, first target is going to be around these lows, because this is the next significant area of value where I expect a bounce or a pause, right? So this is briefly for Nasdaq. Moving on, we're talking about EUR-USD. So real quick, similar to what we have on GBP-USD, you can see we have price creating higher lows, higher highs, which signals a solid bullish trend, right? So we just bounced off of this area of value, which is our support level, and I'm going to be watching out for something similar on this EUR-USD for me to go long. So I think we talked about GBP-USD, right? So watching out for a consolidation and a bullish breakout. So this is GBP-USD right now. So moving back to EUR-USD, EUR-USD seems to be trading around the lows of the support level, right? So I'm going to watch out for something like this. Yeah, I'm going to watch out for a consolidation over here and a bullish breakout to give me that confirmation of a reversal for me to go long. And my stop loss is going to be below this area of value. Take profit is going to be around these highs. First take profit, of course, and second take profit around these highs, and then last take profit over here. So this is what I'm watching out for to trade EUR-USD. I am more inclined to going long rather than going short. So all I have to do is patiently wait for this pattern, right, to give me my confirmation, or to access my confirmation to go long. So this is going to be like a W pattern or a U formation, reversing to the upside in continuation of this bullish trend. So it's going to look similar to what we have over here, right, and also similar to what we have over here. over here. So these are what I'll be watching out for on EUR-USD to go long. So I wouldn't be going short, but for those who would like to, trade against the trend to go short, I don't advise this. It's kind of unorthodox. So you could wait for a consolidation like this and then a bearish breakout to go short. So this will also give you a good entry for a short position. Stop loss is going to be around this the highs of the consolidation, at least of the breakout. First take profit target is going to be around these lows. So I'm only going to consider going short depending on how good the consolidation and bearish breakout looks. That would only be my reason to go short. Meanwhile, like I said earlier, I'm more inclined to going long than going short. Lastly, we're going to take a look at CAD-CHF, an interesting chart I've been watching for a while. And if you take a look at this chart, you would notice we are kind of like in a bearish trend. So over here on the 1 hour time frame, it looks like a giant consolidation, right? A giant range, taking its highs and these lows. But right now, I think there's a good chance we break these lows, right? Because we just had a giant consolidation over here. There's a good chance we break these lows heading lower, because if you go to the higher time frame, or let's just go as far back as we can, you would notice that this is a giant bearish trend, right? You can see all the way from these highs coming all the way down, consolidating, bearish breakouts, consolidating, bearish breakouts, reversal, a good consolidation, bearish breakout. So I think something similar is going to happen over here. So 1 hour time frame, I'm going to be watching out for a good breakout over here, right, for me to go short. So this is my outlook briefly for CAD-CHF. The only reason we consider going long is if we indeed, right, I'm going to zoom in a little. So if we take out this trend line, so let's say we get a consolidation like this, we get a good consolidation like this, and then we take out this trend line, this will be my confirmation to go long. So I'll go long if the breakout takes out the next or the previous significant high. So like this, so this is one high here. So if we get a consolidation within this small space here and we get a bullish breakout from this trend line, creating a higher high, then that will be my confirmation to start looking for long positions, despite we are in a bearish trend, right? But I am more inclined to go short on CAD-CHF rather than going long on CAD-CHF. So to go short, once again, I'm going to wait for a consolidation over here and then a good bearish breakout. So similar to what we have over here. So you can see we had a good consolidation for a while, and we had this, and then we had this massive breakout. So similar to what we have over here. So a consolidation for a while, then we had this and a massive bearish breakout. So this is what I'll be watching out for on CAD-CHF. And lastly, another reason why I'm more inclined to go short is you can see when we got into this area of value the first time, we bounced off quickly, got in, bounced off quickly, but over here we seem to be struggling to bounce off, and price seems to be creating lower highs. So you can see over here too, when we got in here, we bounced off, in here, bounced off, in here, bounced off. Then we started creating significant lower highs, signifying bearish pressure towards the support level, which gave room for this massive bearish breakout. So this is what I'll be watching out for to go short on CAD-CHF. So that's it for me this week, guys. Once again, if you're interested in learning to trade Forex like a professional, check out our course on Udemy. I have the link attached in the description below. We are currently running a sale, so you're going to get over 50% off if you get the course today, between today and tomorrow. So that's it for me, guys. If you have questions, check out our Discord community. It's totally free. I also have the link in the description below.